Well, hello, beautiful people. I am Deb K, and I just want to say before we get started, Facebook is really keeping me on my toes. I didn't even check to see if we have landscape back, but they did take away the setting to share this live into my private group and to give notifications in Messenger to people following my page. So I do apologize for that, although it's out of my control. But the best way then to get notified would be to click the link in the event that you are joining, and you'll get a reminder and a notification, hopefully, that I am going live. But that aside, welcome, welcome. And today is part 2 of the Grow To Unwavering Confidence video series for May. And, as you're moving through your very own journey of life, you can be gaining understanding about your very own experiences, who you are, where you're going. This is all going to lead you towards a level of divine confidence and get you to live in that pure energy of you once you get there. Now, this month, we're experiencing how to grow to that unwavering confidence and explore how to consciously get you there. So some of us, all of us can, if we allow it, but all of us can just let this happen naturally. But some of you want to maybe make it happen a little bit faster in your experience, which is great. We all have things like that we want to speed up a bit. And this is a way to do it. It's by consciously working on that. So the confidence will be a result of you better understanding your journey, who you truly are, and the pure energy of you. Now, be filled with the wonder and the magic of this whole process. So you'll feel a little glimmer deep inside of you that's welling up, that's getting you to spark this up, because you are truly meant for more. It's letting you know that. It's hoping, that little glimmer is hoping that you will connect to you, recognize this, and run with it. So you'll also notice that if you're following that path of breadcrumbs for yourself, that yourself has laid out for you, you are going to start noticing that all of your experiences daily are going to be reflecting this back to you, this confidence, or wherever you are in your journey. So let's now, this time now is for us to become future focused and remember and experience who we truly are. And when you do this, you're going to start to feel and look younger and healthier, more vibrant. You'll look and feel more wholly you. And this is good for you. This is a form of self-love for you. So let's get going. Get my notes straight over here. All right. I'm not sure if I already went over that part or not, but anyway, by the end of today's live, hopefully you will understand better all around the love and this divine commitment to yourself, an enduring commitment to you and your journey, that's going to unfold a lot of faith and trust, as well as many other things within your experience for you. It's very magical. It's going to open up more hope, health, and joy on the daily for you. And you'll finally realize that unwavering confidence, because you'll know exactly who you are, where you're going, why you're here, what's in store for you, and create that for yourself. You'll be able to create your very own roadmap to your 10 years younger fountain of youth. You'll be that youthfully joy-filled woman that knows exactly who she is and is filled with that wonder and joy, and understands that you can look and feel marvelous while you are doing this whole journey as well. So at the end of today's video, I will also just let you know ways that you can work with me and what is coming up next. But while you are joining, if you are live, hashtag say hello. If you're on replay, hashtag replay. And please do let me know where you're watching from. I love seeing where everybody is in the world and how far we actually can reach and connect with each other. It's so wondrous to me. Please do like this page, share this page, and please do feel free to check out my private group. You can request to join there. Everything is in that one link in the post that you can click on and find whatever you need. If you can't find what you're looking for, please message me or drop it in the comments and I will help you with that. All of my videos are on replay, so you can find them here in this page, in the playlists, in my private group, in the guides, and on my YouTube channel for now. If you're not familiar with me, well, your fairy godmother has arrived. I'm Deb K, and I'm here to help you go from feeling flat to feeling fun, flirty, and fabulous every single day, to being the youiest you that you can be and creating and celebrating a most magnificent life that just lights you up. Now, what I share today may seem a little different than what your current understanding is, but you're here for a reason. And so your current understanding is not far off. If you don't feel like you are getting what I'm laying down, that's okay. So just listen, feel the truth, let it settle, flow with it. And if you have any questions or need any clarity about something I am sharing, please feel free to ask. If you don't want to ask in the comments, you can send me a private message. And then I will get back with you and help answer those for you. So what, oh, I'm thirsty and I have my sparkly glass. So cheers. Thank you for being here. Okay. So, way back, probably in the years now, I created what I call the Joy Vitality Framework. And this is the evolved culmination of my very own journey towards magnificence from start to finish. And so I have been sharing with you these steps. Now, this year so far, we have taken each step separately and broken it down into 4 or 5 different videos for you to share with you in more depth and detail around each step. So I hope you've been catching the video series. If not, obviously they're on replay. Go back and watch those. Previous to that, I was sharing all of this in week by week. So each step a week in a month, and the whole month would cover the whole framework. So you can take a look at those too if you'd like. Now, I think it's important because I'm sharing about a journey from start to finish that you get to see what I've been doing. You get to see me go from the very beginning, well, maybe not the very, very beginning, but from the beginning in general, all the way through to where we are today. And this is for your benefit. Some other people might have said, you know what? I'm going to delete all those videos, remove that old energy because this is the new me. This is who I am. But it's so important as part of my journey to find those of you who need to see the transformation from the beginning to now, because you are going through it and you need to see that on some level. It helps you understand that you're not alone. You truly aren't alone in a journey like this. There are others just like you, and they started somewhere. So when you are looking at somebody who you think has it all together, they didn't just have that happen overnight. And although there are many things that are just a change in perspective, a flip of a decision, there are a lot of people who still need to practice and reinforce those decisions when they make them. And it's okay, no matter if your journey is quick and easy or if it's long and arduous. There is reason for why you are going through your journey and the way you are going through it. So don't discount that. Just embrace that. Embrace it and love the journey and love you for going through it, no matter what is going on in it. So my journey has been truly magical and fabulous. And well, a transformative is a better word than fabulous. Sometimes it's not fabulous. Other times it's really wondrous and miraculous. But I am so honored to be just like your very own fairy godmother and help guide you through and hold your hand through your journey that you are creating. So there is that. And let's see. So this is week 2. Now, last week I shared with you about some of the things you might be feeling and noticing about getting to this confidence step and how the whole world, it's like a whole new world opening for you now that you're getting close, or that you are in that energy of you, truly understanding you, why you're here, what you're meant to be doing, following that path and living in that energy of exactly who you are at the moment your soul was created. That is so, so special. It is quite a task. Please do really celebrate you for getting to this point, or for having the goal or the desire to get here to this point that I am speaking of. It can be an arduous task, and that word keeps coming up a lot, doesn't it? But it's worthwhile. Do not give up on you. You can stop and rest, but keep going. Now, today, this week, we're going to focus around things like implementation. And what do I mean by that is the sort of energetic activities and physical activities and I was going to say emotional, but I think energetic covers that. These are the things that you're going to maybe start to notice you're adding in to your daily, to your just living life and experiences. Or it may be, something that you've noticed when you have a little time to reflect that you've stopped doing, that you've removed from your experiences. And this is so special. It helps you practice living as who you are. So it's almost like way back when we were creating truths and moving from fear to love, transforming those fear-based experiences and emotions into love-based experiences and emotions, and appreciating all that we are and what we have been through. It's the same sort of idea. It's the practice. It's just up-leveled at this point because you've been through the process at least once. Sometimes you backtrack a little and strengthen those truths along the way, or have extra practice in a specific, around a specific type of experience or emotion when things are coming into your daily life. So these are implementations of ways to live your truths specifically. Even beyond that, maybe some desires, new desires are coming up, or like the analogy I've used a lot long ago is maybe you're starting to see more of your destination, of that big desire that you couldn't see before. So the analogy was always, you can see from your front door to the end of your driveway when you're going on a trip, but you can't see where your destination is. But when you get to your end of your driveway, you can see to the end of the road. And when you get to the end of the road, you can see to the end of the longer road, and so on and so forth. And so now that you have come this far in your journey, you haven't come to just stop. You have come to see what else there is. And now you can see some of those desires that are maybe bigger, that you could not ever imagine and accept that you could achieve. But at this point now that your confidence has started to really crystallize for you in the energy of you, sky's the limit. I mean, you can see that, you can understand that you can achieve anything that you desire, but it does still take some practice. So what are some of those things? You may feel like you want to focus on something around how you feel on the inside, your inner youth. You know, most of us don't want to feel like we're getting old. Most of us want to feel energetic and happy and excited and all of those joyful feelings you might have had in days when your physical body was younger. And so, you know, and it doesn't matter if at this point, if you had a childhood that felt great or maybe didn't feel so great, but maybe when you weren't feeling so great, you had dreams of it feeling better. And so that's the energy in advancement that you're tapping into, is the energy of feeling better, feeling good, feeling you, feeling whole, feeling magnificent. And so that is one thing you can implement, is learning how to tap in to that good energy of you that's for you, and learning how to reuse that in different aspects of your life. So it's almost like bottling the good stuff and then sprinkling it around wherever it's needed in your emotions, your energy, and all of that. And even into the energy of the physical parts of your life and the physical experiences of your life. Now that leads me to like your physicality. So your actual body, your actual container holding you in, your soul. You might want to implement things that help you feel more youthful. So maybe that means that you're going to try a new hairstyle that complements you, or even learn a new skill. Maybe you've never learned how to do your own hair in a way that you would love to. And you can take a few minutes every day and maybe watch some videos or tutorials about it, for instance. Or when you meet with your hairstylist, ask some questions about some easy things that you can do without necessarily having to go to like enroll in a whole beauty school and get a license just to do your own hair. It could be things around maybe makeup or skincare, or maybe something about the way you dress, or what kinds of cuts of clothing or colors look really good and complement your physical container. Maybe it's about exercise or nutrition. And these are all things that you will start to have trickle into your experience, trickle into your thoughts and your feelings that interest you, that help you see that you have a desire to up level a little more. And then you can follow those inspired actions around researching what might be something that is exciting for you to introduce into your ways of living and living your truths. There's certain things that will align with you, as in you, your soul, and how you were created and who you are. And go for it, because you're going to have fun. You're going to have so much fun. It's going to be so good for you. And there'll be a little trial and error, but it's not going to be like, what's the word? It's not going to be, I was going to say life-changing, but it could be. It's not going to be like life-threatening necessarily. It's just going to be life-enhancing for you to go through many experiences as part of your bigger journey. You might find that maybe you want to implement more things around energetics. Maybe there are practices that you want to incorporate or learn more about, such as meditation or ways of speaking or learning and understanding the energetics of language and words and perspective. There's so many things in the background of how we feel and how we are on a vibrational and frequency level that you can delve into and implement for yourself. Your vibrational mastery is always continuing and up leveling. You're always exercising it every day, every moment, every feeling, every experience, every thought, everything. And so this is so good to be consciously aware of that in relation to who you have discovered you truly are, and always moving in the direction of your own energy, staying in your own energy. Now, this doesn't mean like stay in your own lane. It means that if you're staying in your own energy and living in that place, there's going to be all sorts of things that you're going to explore. But because you're doing it as you, pure, unadulterated, whole you are going to actually be able to achieve more success at things you never imagined you could possibly accomplish or try or any of that. And so that's what is so spectacular and wondrous and magical about this whole process, and tapping in consciously to that confidence that you're creating for yourself. So you'll also find as well that as you are moving through this implementation, you're going to find that you will have the energy. We've talked about energetic capabilities, your gifts, in so many of our previous videos, but you're going to find that there's going to be a continuation. Things are going to evolve as far as those capabilities, or maybe you're going to exercise yourself, your energetics in a way that something else opens up for you. It's a super exciting time. It really is wondrous and magical, and it's for you to be consciously aware of and allow it and notice it and work with it and have fun with it. So what will also happen is that your physical healing is going to continue because you are who you are. You know who you are, you know what you can do, you know where you can go from here. You have vision. You will just almost on autopilot, even though you can consciously connect to it, you are going to have your vibrational frequency higher and higher and higher, which will help clear up all sorts more of your physical healing. And so this is part of, we've spoken about your healing design and your roadmap to get there, and having an emphasized want or a target for maybe a specific condition that has been weighing on you, and having the ability now to really clear it, really make it be a non-issue in your daily life. That is so special and spectacular. We can all do that. It's just a matter of opening our eyes, opening our minds, and delving into it and believing that it can happen. So some of the things you may implement around this that will flow through to you is going to be different ideas about what is the best nutrition for you, what is the best physical exercise for you, what is the best energetic exercise for you. There's so many things and so many layers, and like I've said in so many of my videos, follow those breadcrumbs of what is flowing through to you. This information is coming from you to you, and it is your roadmap. And so pay attention to it. Go explore it. You may have things come to you you've never heard of before, and that's okay. And we are so fortunate right now in this time on this earth that we don't necessarily have to go to a library and dig through old encyclopedias or other books. Although I'm a proponent of that, because you do need to make sure that you understand not every little bit of information when you are researching is for you, but just let yourself tap into taking it in and keeping what's for you, you'll know, and leaving the rest that isn't for you. Everybody is different. Everybody will have specific things flowing to them or jumping out at them on a page they're reading that you'll know. That's for me. That's for me to try. That's for you. That's for you to try and see how it is. So, we do talk even more about these sorts of things in my Coffee with Deb K Awesome Live Guidance for Your Body, Mind, and Soul, which is once a month. Grab a cup of coffee or another hot beverage or whatever beverage is good for your time of day that you're tuning in. And we flow through the nourish and detox, cleanse and repair and rejuvenate through those pathways. These link to this implementation phase of the confidence step. as well as other phases of other steps, but just to bring that into your awareness for right now. Okay, so where am I at? We will have another week next week where, oh, that's a good week. I'm not going to spoil it. You have to tune in. But it is within your very own wonder and magic that you're going to be able to allow and better understand you and better understand your connection to God. And this means that you can become that youthfully joy-filled woman full of confidence every day with hope, health, and joy daily, and celebrate you and make the ordinary extraordinary. So you'll be creating your roadmap. You'll be creating your very own 10 years younger fountain of youth. And I'm happy to help you for sure and help guide you through that. So let's see. I don't see if there's any questions. If there are, I just have the one screen today. So I can come back later if anybody's on replay and ask questions, and I will pop in there and help answer those for you. What else is coming up? So next week will be part 3, and it looks like Coffee with Deb K, Awesome Life Guidance for Your Body, Mind, and Soul will be on Thursday, May 23rd. That's a different day of the month this month. And we'll be focusing on Nourish. We're wrapping right back around to the first pathway again. And as your very own fairy godmother, I am devoted to compassionately creating the change that you desire to look and feel 10 years younger and have hope, health, and joy on the daily. So if you are wanting to work with me, there are several ways you can work with me. You can work with me as a coach in some capacity for your journey, your spiritual journey, your awakening, whatever, from the very beginning towards magnificence. I cover it all for you. If you are just looking for a new business possibly, or some products to help you complement your journey, I can also help you with that. So my best suggestion for you is that you go check my link out that's in the post. And in there, you can find everything you're looking for. And if you are ready to jump in and start creating a life that just lights you up, go book something. Look through, book what sounds good to you. If you are not sure what next step is right for you right now, then book in one of the free Fountain of Youth discovery calls, and we can discover together exactly what's right for you. Now, I have not gone through all of the product specials for this month, but there are, let me tell you that if you're interested in business or products that complement your journey, there are several in-person events coming up. There are new products on the horizon. There are ways for you to earn an extra stream of income. So please do get with me if you're curious about that. Send me a message. I'm happy to have a chat with you. And I still don't see any other questions or comments, so I believe that I will wrap up there for today. And I want to thank you all for being here, and remember, it is time to stop feeling flat and start feeling fun, flirty, and fabulous every single day. It's time to start feeling 10 years younger by awakening that magically marvelous fabulousness buried within you. And I will see you all next week for part 3. Sending you loads of love. Bye-bye.